Hi, hello, and welcome to the storytelling series of Ponniyin Selvan. So, our hero Vandhiyadevan finally reaches Kadambur. Now, as he rides in, he sees a huge palace. Yes, that belonged to Sambhavarayar, that is Kandanmaran's father. Now, all the people in that region were in a very festive and joyous mood. As he saw through the palace, see elephants, horses, men holding flaming torches, some men were pouring oil into burning lamps. So, as he saw all this, Vandhiyadevan felt a bit uneasy. Getting into this palace is indeed going to be a task. But he somehow gathered his courage and kicked his horse. And then his horse started riding towards the entrance. And as the horse was reaching the entrance, yes, the gatekeepers blocked his way using their spears. Quickly, many men come and get hold of his horse. And one man comes and holds a lamp near Vandhiyadevan's face. And Vandhiyadevan asks him, "Oh, so is this how you invite your guests?" The guard asks him, "Who are you, man? How can you just enter the palace like that?" "You're asking who I am? I belong to the Vanar clan from Tondemandalam. In fact, once upon a time, the soldiers from your country used to proudly tattoo the names of my ancestors on their chests. I am Vallavarayan Vandhiyadevan. Didn't you know that?" "Oh, is it? You should have brought someone else along with you, right, to blow your own trumpet." Saying this, all the guards start laughing at Vandhiyadevan. "Hey, you can be anyone you want, but you are not going to enter the palace. All the expected guests have already arrived in, and our leader has especially told us not to allow anyone inside after that." So other men working in the palace heard these arguments and decided to go and see what was happening. So as they reached the gate, one man screamed, "Hade, isn't this that donkey we chased? And look at that man sitting all firm and sturdy on his donkey." Now Vandhiyadevan thought to himself, "Why invite all this trouble? It's better I leave the place." Now as he was thinking, he heard those mocking comments from that man. Now a quick plan came into Vandhiyadevan's mind, and he said, Okay, I'm leaving. Just let go of my horse." As he said this, the man also left his horse. Vandhiyadevan went a bit back, and after a few seconds, he just kicked his horse. Now his horse was smart. It got the signal and just charged for the gate. Vandhiyadevan took his sword at the same time and started swirling it. He managed to knock down the guards and entered the palace. Vandhiyadevan was surrounded by about 30 to 50 men. Vandhiyadevan just got down his horse and swirled his sword in all directions, and he screamed, "Kandanmara! Kandanmara! Your men are going to kill me! Kandanmara!" "Hey, who is that making all this noise?" came a voice from the upper chamber. Yes, he was Lord Sambhavarayar. A guard then screamed at him, "Ayya, some man has just broke our guard and run into the palace and is screaming your son's name." "Kandanmara, go and see what is happening down," says Sambhavarayar. As Kandanmaran came down, the whole crowd started parting to give him way. "Hey, who is all this making this Vandhiyadeva, is it you?" Kandanmaran was so happy, he just ran to his best friend and hugged him so tight. And then Vandhiyadevan told him, "Yannada, you called me so many times and that's why I came to see you. And look at how your people have invited me." Kandanmaran looks at his guards and says, "Oh, idiots. All of you are having mud in your brains or what? Go." Saying this, Kandanmaran grabs Vandhiyadevan's hands and runs into the palace. Vandhiyadevan eagerly asks his friend, "Hey, is there something special today? This place is so crowded." Yeah, there's something special only. But you leave that, I'll tell you later. You remember in your childhood days, you used to tell me you want to see Palluvettarayar, you want to see Maluvurayar, you want to see Dattayya, this Ayya, all this and that are here only today. You can see everyone saying this. Kandanmaran takes Vandiyadevan and goes to the upper chambers of the palace where all the guests are seated. So as both of them reach the upper chamber, Kandanmaran sees his father. Appa, you remember I used to tell you of my childhood friend Vandiyadevan? He is Vandiyadevan. Vandiyadevan bows and gives all the respects to his father. But Sambhavarayar is not very satisfied. Oh, so is he the one who caused all the problem down there? Ayyo, illappa. It was not his fault. It was those dumb gatekeepers we have. It was their fault only, appa. But still, he shouldn't have created that big of a scene. And out of all the days, he had to come today only. Kandanmaran feels very uneasy and so he takes Vandiyadevan to meet Palluvettarayar. Mama, this is Vandiyadevan. He is my very good childhood friend. You know, those days he used to tell me that he always wants to see you and he also asks me if you really had 64 wounds. And I used to tell him, you come and count for yourself. And today he is finally here. To this Palluvettarayar says, oh, is it so, Thambi? So you'll only believe it if you personally count my wounds. Such distrust. Vandiyadevan starts getting irritated. He starts thinking to himself, why is everyone taking everything in a bad sense here? And then he tells Palluvettarayar, Ayyo, I didn't mean anything like that, Ayya. All the people from the Himalayas to Kanyakumari know about your bravery. Who am I to question it? To this Palluvettarayar says, intelligent answer. You will survive wherever you go, Thambi. Kandanmaran had enough of this and he just dragged Vandiyadevan and took him to the inner chambers of the palace to meet his beloved mother. So Vandiyadevan meets his mother, bows down to her and starts talking to her. As he was talking, he saw a small girl in one corner hiding behind another girl. He thought that to be Mani Megalai, that was Kandanmaran's younger sister. But he didn't show that much of an interest to her. His eyes were searching for someone else. Who could that be? He was searching for the woman he had seen in the palanquin. But he couldn't find her. Now who is this woman? Will our hero meet her? Like this, Kalki finishes the 4th chapter, Kadambur Maligai.